Seems like I haven't been here for a while either. But I've been in this space for the last few months of my life. Total. Like it's almost I can't get off course even 1/100th of 1 degree without love just calling me home. And it doesn't matter where I am or what I'm feeling. Sometimes when the pain gets a little too much and I haven't stayed on top of it, I can be pulled away. But there's always love. And it's the only thing when people ask me now what's going on and what's happening for me, the only thing I can say is love. And pain. I've been having a really deep meditation on what physical pain actually is. And what it actually feels like. I think in my life I've had more emotional pain and kind of spiritual pain. Emotional pain from being blocked from just being open to the love that's always available. But for some foolish reason I learned to shut it off. And the spiritual pain of feeling like there wasn't a higher purpose or a deeper calling. But there's always that love just waiting there, so that's what I've been doing. Thank you. I have been conscious of celebrating my life in the last couple of months, though, and really just wallowing in being alive and being. I'm also sick, so some of you don't know. I have stage 4 melanoma in both lungs, and they don't know what to do about it. So anyway, I may get in a clinical trial and may do that. And it's very painful because I have a tumor that's starting to cut off it's entangled with the main artery. So they can't operate on it because they're afraid of a bleed out on the table. So, and I basically have never been happier. And I know that sounds weird, but I don't let a moment go by without just being in total ecstasy and love and bliss. And the fact that I got 63 plus years on this planet. And the people around me right now, I mean, it's just like they're got so much love. It's like googling out of their ears, you know. Is that a word? You know, it's a word, right? And coming from all over, you know, it's just amazing. I go outside now and I can just feel like the vibrations of the trees. I tell you, I've had some like really amazing, crazy, spiritual women love me in my life. And like tree hugging, you know, that y'all heard that thing about tree huggers? All of the women that have ever loved me and that I've been in love with have all been tree huggers, to the point where it's like it's amazing to me. But now I'm finding myself wanting to hug trees. So it's like, you know, I'm like, whoa, is this some kind of sexual operation that took place that I didn't, am I becoming a tree-hugging woman? It would be nice. I know a lot of people would think that would be an evolutionary advance to whatever I have been. And the other thing I got to say that's really been cool for me is hanging out with some younger people, my grandson in particular, but I have some, I've coached some young men, and so I have some young men that I hang out with, like in their early 20s and in their 30s, and it's really cool to see how conscious some of them really are, and how much faith I have in the young people. You know, it's like the young people I know are really a lot of kind, conscious, open-hearted people, and that's really neat for me to just see that. You know, it must have been scary as hell for, I just can't imagine, like my father or my grandfather looking at me when I was 19 and thinking, oh my God, we're passing the world on to, she knows. Because not only didn't I know anything, I didn't know that I didn't know anything, which is a really dangerous, but I did know that the people that thought they knew didn't know anything, and I was damn sure on that. And I was right, by the way. So, they still don't know anything. The young people now just seem to be going, all right, we're just going to build the world we want, and you know, we know they don't know anything, so we can't really invest too much time and energy into that. So this is what the other thing I wanted to say, and I know my time thing's running out, but you know how we're all spiritual and stuff, and we all got these like loving souls that are really kind and generous, and you know, you wouldn't walk by an injured dog without offering some help or something, and we all have that, and we all know that we have that, and how can we still do those other things then? You know, like not pay attention to kids that don't have good schooling, or pretend like it doesn't matter if old folks get cut back a meal a week or 2 meals a week. They went this Meals on Wheels thing that they had to cut back. I mean, how can we balance those things in our hearts? How can we have room for all the shadow stuff and all the light stuff, and not keep moving toward what's light and what's right? And I know that field what Rumi talks about, where, you know, there's no good or there's no wrong or there's no bad and everything. But doggone it, we do know that there's some things that are bad. Letting children starve is bad. Not taking care of old folks is bad. Dropping bombs on people that we don't even know but we think may be terrorists someday is bad. Not supporting rape victims is bad. Building more prisons than colleges may not be bad, it's just not smart. That's all. Thank you.
How's this, Pete?
Oh, it was all right.
Yeah.
Kind of scattered, lost.
Not on this end.
You're my biggest fan.
Well, radiant and inspiring.
Radiant and inspiring. Thank you.
Appreciation.
Caring and wise.
Caring and wise.
Inspired grace.
Inspired grace. Thank you.
Luminous wisdom.
Luminous wisdom. Thank you.
Humility. Humility. Humility? Humility.
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 It's easy for you to say.
Poignant.
Poignant. Thank you.
Wise elder.
Wise elder.
Powerful compassion.
Powerful compassion. Thank
Divine interpreter.
Divine interpreter. Thank you.